Om Sam Saraswati Namaha. Namaste, Namaste. This evening on page 370 of the Chandi Pot, we're going to discuss the Siddha Kunjika Stotram. Now the Stotram is a song.
That is my favorite chapter.
Oh my goodness, they're all your favorites, Mother. You're such a chicken. It's hard to keep up with you.
I'm not chicken.
You're a hen. Siddha means the attainment of perfection. And Kunjika is the giving of the key. And Stotram is the song which is giving the key to Siddhi. And we become Siddhas because of attaining Siddhi. And so that's how we get the song that gives the key to perfection. And this is the mool of the eye, of the mool mantra, of the mool. It's the essence of the Chandi. So Shiva said, listen up, please. Listen, O goddess. Great minds think alike. Listen, O goddess, as I elucidate the excellent song that gives the key to perfection by means of the brilliance of these mantras. The meditation of the goddess Chandi becomes easy. Not the armor, nor the praise that unlocks the bolt, nor the praise that removes the pin, nor the secrets, neither the hymns, nor even the meditations, nor the establishment of the mantras in the body, the nyasas, nor the offering of worship and adoration. The recitation of the mantras that give the key to perfection will grant the fruits of the recitation of the glory of the goddess. This Devi Mahatmya, this Chandi Pat, this Durga Saptashati, the essence is contained here. Oh goddess, this is extremely secretive. You got to go deep inside in order to understand it and discover it and feel it and be one with it. And difficult even for the gods to attain. They're too busy being gods to even strive in the tapasya as sadhus do. O self-born goddess Parvati, you're born of, you are, nobody created you. You created all of us. You are self-born. With right effort, Maran, the capacity to slay anger, passion, and the ego. Mohan, to become stupefied, mesmerized, absorbed, totally focused, knowing none other than the goddess. Vashikaran, to make the mind sit still. Stamban, to restrain the senses from wandering. Uchatan, to become solely absorbed in the attainment of enlightenment. And all other siddhis all come to perfection by means of the recitation of the excellent mantras of the song that gives the key to perfection. Hence, this is to be kept secret by all means. And I think there's a little footnote there, and I'd like to tell you what was on my mind when I wrote that. Okay, now, I'm on page 377, and it's footnote number 1, and it says there are 3 types of aspirants, or sadhus, or people who would use these mantras, who may have occasion to utter these mantras, and they are distinguished by the diverse forms of nature's sattva, raja, tama. Sattvika, rajasika, tamasika. And the rajasika quality is active in the perfection of the individual's status, his power and authority. Tamas seeks to cause injury to another one. And sattvic perception says the ultimate knowledge of unity is self-surrender. So, someone who's filled with tamas, an Ashura, for example, says, use these siddhis to kill my enemies. Tamasic. Rajasic says, use these siddhis to get more for me. Sattvic says, use these siddhis to purify myself so I could become one with her. Those are the three kinds of sadhus, according to the three kinds of natures. And when you define what siddhis you're looking for, you would define them according to the bhavana that you have. We purport to be sattvic sadhus, so we want to perfect ourselves in surrender, in atma samarpan, in offering our own self, our own soul in equilibrium. Sama arpanam, atma. I'm offering my soul in equilibrium, and in order to do that, I have to purify all the darkness. Kali! Take away my darkness. Gauri! Illuminate my light. Allow me the privilege to surrender my soul in equilibrium. And those are the meanings of the siddhis for sattvic sadhus. Now for rajasic sadhus, it means Maran, kill my enemies. Mohan, make them dumb and make them behave and make them listen to me. Vashikaram, make them do what I say. Uchatan, let them become solely absorbed in the effort to produce the best result for me. Yay! And tamasic, rajasic sadhus was it's all for self-aggrandizement. So as sattvic sadhus, we're seeking self-purification, self-knowledge, to offer ourselves in equilibrium, to become one with the soul in peace. So hence, you have to go deep inside in order to find the meanings of these mantras. And now the mantra. Da-dum-da-dum! Om Aim Ring Kling Chamundai Viche. Now, Om is the infinite beyond conception. Aim is creation. It's Rajaguna. It's the energy of desire, and it's Mahasaraswati. It's knowledge. It's wisdom. It's also Mahasaraswati. Yeah, that's what I said. And Hrim is preservation. It's Sattvaguna, the energy of action. It's Mahalakshmi. Kalim is transformation, destruction. Tamoguna, the energy of wisdom. Mahakali. Aim, ring, klim, creation, preservation, transformation. Sattarajatama. All the threes, all the three attitudes of nature. Our Chamunda, the slayer of passion and anger, is she who moves in the head, meaning she who moves in the paradigm of experience, in the paradigm of our reality. What is our reality? The continual dance of Aim, Ring, Klim. Which is the Sambit, it's called the body of knowledge. We call it like in the Logos in Latin. Like the embodiment of all knowledge, all that can be known. And it's in the perception of Chaitanya, consciousness. And then it says, Om Glam Hum Kling Jungsa, Dwala 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 Dwala. And that says the infinite beyond conception. Glaung is Mahaganesh, the great Lord of wisdom. Hum, cutting the ego. Klim, dissolving bondage to physical attachment. Cause, the cause. Law is the manifested existence. E is the causal body. Anuswar is perfection. The cause of dissolving the manifested existence into the perfection of the causal body. Klim. Yumsha, pure consciousness, that's the Mahamrityunjay Beach. Prajwala, Dwala, flame, bright light of illumination. Jwala, jwala, burning, blazing, shining, prajwala, prajwala, to begin to blaze, make it flash, illumination, illumination, that the three gunas, the three energies, the three goddesses, preservation, creation, preservation, and destruction, are in constant movement, transformation in the perception of consciousness. Jwala, ham, sam, lang, shang, pat, swaha. And this illumination is the divine I in all Lam manifested beings, Ksham to the end of existence, Pat without a doubt, Swaha, I am one with God. And that is the mantra. Jwala, this illumination. Hum. Hum is Ishvara, the divine I. Aham. Sa, hum sa, that's the divine you, or all of it, all that's other than I. Lam, in manifested existence. Ksham, hum ksham, the final resting place, the end of existence, the last consonant in the alphabet. But, without a doubt, Swa is our own, Ha is Ishwar, God is my own, I am one with God. That is the mantra. The whole thing is the mantra. Now, it's abbreviated by the Nivarna mantra, but the whole thing is the mantra. Namaste, Rudra Rupinya. We bow to she who has the capacity to express the form of Rudra. Rudra Rupinya. She has the capacity to express Rudra's form. The reliever of sufferings. We bow to the slayer of too much. We bow to she who takes away too little. We bow to the annihilator of the great ego. We got a lot of bowing to do. We bow to the destroyer of self-conceit and the destroyer of self-deprecation as well. This is a total synopsis of the Chandi Path that we just read in Bij Mantras. And you'll see shortly. Jagratangi Mahadevi, arise to wakefulness. O great goddess, grant me the perfection of meditation. The sound Eng is the sound of creation. The syllable Hrim is the entire existence preserved, protected. Ha is the gross body, Ra is the subtle body, E is the causal body. Anuswar is the perfection of all that can be perceived through your senses, conceived in your mind, known through meditation or intuition, and beyond, in perfection, perfect harmony. And that's the circumstance, the preservation. Clean, the syllable clean is the intrinsic form of all desire. All desire reposes in the cause which brings manifested existence into perfect harmony and union in the causal body. That's the desire. What else would you want? I mean, while you're here in a body, what else do you need? The perfect manifestation, the perfect cause of manifested existence dissolving into union in the causal body. We bow to you, the ultimate objective in the form of seed mantras, Bij mantras. These are the seeds. As the slayer of passion and anger, you slay passion. As the syllable Ye, you are the granter of boons. So you are Chamunda, she who moves in the head, she who moves in the paradigm of reality, in the Sambit, Vich, and Ye, to Chamunda, you are the granter of boons. Boradaini, Ye Kari Boradaini, and as the syllable Ye, yay! You are the granter of boons. Viche gives eternal freedom from fear. Viche cha aboyada nityam. Aboyada, giver of freedom from fear. Aboydan kortse. She gives the freedom from fear. Namaste mantra rupini. We bow to you in the form of mantras. Now here we begin. Hold on to your seats. Dum ding dum. There's a patning. A-I-U. A-I-U is this gross body, the subtle body, and the causal body. A-U-E. A-I-U. And Dum Ding Dum, the wife of Shiva, literally the one with matted hair. Bong Bing Boom. She's Bhagadishwari, Bhakdevi, Bhagda the supreme ruler of all vibrations. What I say here? The ruler of all vibrations. What? Didn't change in all these years. Yes. Krum, Kring, Krum, Kalika Devi in the gross body, the subtle body, the causal body, the goddess who takes away the darkness. Sham, Shing, Shum, Meshubankuru. She who is peace in the gross body, peace in the subtle body, peace in the causal body, be easily attained by me. Come on, Ma, give us a break. I mean, you know how hard we worked at this stuff. Trying to look up every syllable in the dictionary. Hey, they aren't there. You gotta look inside. You gotta crack the code. You can't just look it up in the dictionary. B, come on, Ma, make it a little easier. In the form of the syllables hum, 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 Astra mantra. Remember, she burned Umralochana to ashes. Sinful eyes became a pile of ashes in the Hawan Kun just by the Astra mantra, the weapon. Hum. Jum, jum, jum as the restring sound of constant vibration emanating as a yawn from the junction of the eyes, ears, nose, and throat. Any eyes, ears, nose, ERT people around? The eyes, ears, nose, and throat, wherever they unite. Right back here is where that spandana. That's from whence the audible sound emanated. So jung, jung, jung is the restrained sound of constant vibration emanating as a that comes all the way. It vibrates all through every cavity in your brain. Brum, ring, room to the excellent energy that is extremely fierce, to Bhavani, the female lord of being, she who embodies all existence. The Bhavani, she who embodies all existence in the gross body, in the subtle body, in the causal body. We bow to you. This one is really fun. Kang chang chang thang pong yong shang ming dung ling bing ang shang. And we're saying kang chang tang thang thang pong yong shang bing dung ling bing ang shang. Rise up, break asunder, illuminate the bright light. Let's see, he's got a footnote on that one too. So let's go over there and see on page 377, footnote number 2. This is really fun stuff. I mean, this is for real explorers. The Sanskrit alphabet includes all the possible sounds for all the possible names of all the possible objects of creation. The letters themselves symbolize the entire range of evolution of all possibilities. The full and complete transformation of the samsara. The totality of all objects and relationships. Creation begins with a, e, u. So the first letter, the first vowel and letter of the alphabet is Add to that the anuswar, the sound of an atom. Kam chang tam tam pang yong shang bing dung ing bing ang shang. And so you're saying that that these letters are united in perfection. Now, thereafter, the alphabet proceeds through the 16 vowels to the first consonant, ka. There are 16 vowels. Ang, I, u, ri, e, I, o, au, These 16 vowels take us to the first. Sanskrit is organized in various vargas. The letters are organized in vargas. Each varga is a class of letters. For example, the gutturals, they come from here, ka, ka, ga, ga, nya. And the palatals, cha, cha, ja, ja, nya. And the cerebrals, ka, 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 cha, da, da, nya. And the dentals, tha, tha, da, da, na. And then the labials, pa, pa, ba, ba, ma. And then the semi-vowels, ya, ra, la, wa. And the sibilants, tha, sha, tha. And the aspirates, shang. And each one of these is a varga. It's a different class of letters that comes from a different place in your mouth that expresses a different vibration in your life. So what they've done, here it says, from thence it is arranged in groups called vargas. The gutturals, ka, ka, ga, ga, nya, we just did that. The palatals, the cerebrals, dentals, labials, semi-vowels, sibilants, and aspirants. Okay, so what we're doing in this mantra, Ang kang chang kang thang pong yang shong bing dung eng bing ang shang, is the mantra. Now look at the first letter of each varga. Ang kang chang chang thang pong yang shang. You see, we're taking the first letter of each varga and we're putting them all together. Ang kang chang chang thang pong yang shang bing Dung, Eng, Bing, Shang. So that takes us up to being. And it says, rise up, break asunder, illuminate the brilliant light. I am one with God. Now, beam means to eagerly approach. Dung is Durga. Aim is the body of universal knowledge, or all wisdom. Saraswati. Beam, to eagerly approach, we just had that one. The aspirants, hum, the supreme I. Sham, the end of duality. So, what this is saying, ang kang chang chang tam pang yang sham, that takes us to all of creation, from the very origin to the ultimate achievement of peace. And then we have beam, to eagerly approach, Doom, the reliever of difficulties, as the body of universal knowledge, to eagerly approach the supreme I until the end of duality. That's what it means. Pong Ping Pong Parvati, Parvati, the wife of Shiva. She's in the gross body, the subtle body, the causal body. It's all the embodiment of Parvati. It's all the embodiment of she who was born of the mountain. The body of nature. The potentiality of nature is full and complete. Kam King Kung Ketcheri, as heavenly beings. The three stages of Ketcheri where one levitates. As a heavenly being, we fly up into the atmosphere. We leave the body behind. And we levitate ourselves right out of the body. We have an out-of-body experience. We rise up beyond the body. We look down on that body and we can't distinguish that body from all the other bodies. It's all me. When you rise to the top of the mountain, you look down. It's all pretty small down there. It's hard to distinguish. Which is mine? It's all mine. So, in the gross body, the subtle body, the causal body, we rise up. As a heavenly being, we fly up into the atmosphere and look down on the creation. It's all me. All of it is mine. Shum, shim, shum, as other divine beings born of these 700 verses. Sapta Shakti, Devya, the divine divinity born of the 700 verses, give to me the perfect attainment of these mantras. Mantra Siddhi Kurushwame. To me, make me full of mantra Siddhi. The perfect attainment of all of these mantras. Ang kan chang tang tam pang yang sham ding du main ding ang shang. Dijagram, throtaika, diptang karu karu swaha. Give me the same way you gave to all the other sadhus, all the rishis, all the munis, all the devas. Me too. I'm a good boy. I may be Kuputro, but that was last night. Tonight I'm a good boy. I'm singing Sham Shing Shum. Give to me the perfect attainment of the mantras. Idam tu Kunjika Stotram. This is the song that gives the key to perfection. The primary cause of awaking these mantras. This must be kept hidden from non-devotees. Just don't go out and say, hey, look at my knowledge. Dum, 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 dum. Hum, hum, hum. Oh, Parvati, the secret must be protected. Keep it in your heart. It's something you carry around with you wherever you go. Oh, Goddess, whoever will recite the 700 verses without the key will not attain success. If you don't understand why you're doing this, how are you going to get success? What success can you hope for if you don't have a clear definition of the objective? Exactly. If you don't know where you're going, how are you going to start the journey? Sorry, there are just too many divergent paths. You could take any road. I don't know where I'm going. I think I'll go for a drive. So if you don't understand what the key is, how are you going to achieve success? His irritation will produce an effect similar to crying in the forest. What happens when you cry in the forest? Not a lot. Nothing changes. Hey, forest! The infinite beyond conception, aim, creation, it's the Rajaguna, energy of desire, Mahasaraswati. Reem is the preservation, Sattva-guna, energy of action, Mahalakshmi. Kleem is the destruction, transformation, Tamaguna, the energy of wisdom, Mahakali. Chamunda, the slayer of passion and anger, moves in the head. She is moving in the paradigm of our reality. Yea, the granter of boons. Vichi is the body of knowledge in the perception of Che, of consciousness. Om, the infinite beyond conception. Glaum, Mahaganesh, the great Lord of wisdom. Hum, cutting the ego clean, dissolving bondage to physical attachment. Jumsa, pure consciousness. Dwalaka, flame, bright light of illumination. Dwala, burning, blazing, shining, pratwala, to begin to blaze or flash, that the three gunas, the three energies, the three goddesses, creation, preservation, transformation, destruction, are in constant movement, transformation in the perception of consciousness. Dwala, and this illumination, Hum is the divine eye, Sham in all, Lam manifested beings, Ksham to the end of existence, but without a doubt, Swaha, I am one with God. Wow. Now, there was another footnote here that I missed. And it was in relation to those hum shum lam shums. Hey, where are you, Mr. Footnote? There he is. Rise up, break asunder on page 375, just after kung chung chung dum dum. Rise up, break asunder, illuminate the bright, brilliant light. I am one with God. Let's see what Panini had to say about those. According to Panini, in the individual this journey begins in the Vishuddha chakra, and working its way down to the Muladhara, it calls to the Kundalini, rise up, break asunder, illuminate the brilliant light, I am one with God, and it takes that luminous energy back up to the Ajna chakra, having pierced all the chakras with its rising force, cutting asunder all attachments to duality. That's what it's about. So it starts with that beam in the Vishuddha, in the Vishuddha, Amkancham. It calls to the good. Okay, so the journey begins in the Vishuddha chakra. Let's see where that, with Hum. Hum in the Vishuddha. Hum, Sham, the divine I, with being, Dum, Aim, Being, Hum, Sham, and it starts in the Vishuddha chakra here, and it works its way down to the Muladhara, and it calls Kundalini, rise up, break asunder, illuminate the brilliant light, I am one with God, and it takes that Kundalini Shakti, that luminous energy, back up to the Ajna chakra, where it shines, where it illuminates, having pierced the chakras with its rising force, cutting asunder all attachments to duality. So, this is part of a system to do chakra bid. Huh?
It's too much.
It's not too much. It's too good. Can you imagine you empowered us with this kind of knowledge? How to open up the chakras, how to find the moon mantra of the Chandi, how to find all the vibrations in the Sanskrit alphabet and see their correspondence outside and inside. Every letter of Sanskrit is outside and it's inside. They're all inside, they're chakras. And we take them from the first down to the Muladhara, and then we have Lang, Wang, Rang, Yang, Ang, Om. And it pierces all the chakras, and it purifies the chakras, and it just like in the Bhuta Shuddhi, or what do they call the serpent power? The Kundalini energy is going up and down, and we get to control it. And who controls Shakti? Shiva. And our thesis at the beginning of this study was, if you want, you can become Shiva. You get control of your vibrations, you get control of your centers of energy, you get control of the mool mantra of each chakra, you get control of your thoughts. Let her take the energy away from the thoughts and give it to the shining being inside, and you become Shiva. Om Sam Saraswati Namaha. Namaste.
Yum.
I'm glad there are no questions tonight. Thank you very much. Yes, please.
We have a question from Rekha in Sacramento.
Namaste, Rekha Ma. Namaste, Tridipa Ma.
How can we attain this secret, which is even difficult for the gods to attain?
You are a devotee. Devotees have more Shakti than the gods have. Even Bhagwan has to stand with folded hands when a devotee calls with devotion. Jana varega. Koi upay nahi. You have to go. God himself or herself is a servant to those who call with devotion. Though it may be difficult for the gods because they're too busy watching the Apsaras dance. Or something. But devotees are busy praying. And they're calling with pure devotion. So that's how come she's going to pay attention to you. Just like I pay attention to Tridipa.
Give my keys to Sri Ram.
Uh-oh, you got a job to do. You can give one to Ramdas too. Yes, please.
Swamiji, can you explain a little bit about the paradigm of reality? Is it our perception of the world outside, or is it seeing God everywhere?
It's true on a microcosmic level and a macrocosmic level as well. The paradigm of reality is seen from my perception, is my sphere of influence. The paradigm of reality of Srima's perception is the paradigm of the universal soul. It encompasses every object and relationship in the existence, and that's why she can translate a work like this, because she's had that experience of that infinite perception. She can't write about what she hasn't seen. She can only write about what she has seen. So therefore the paradigm of reality is defined as per the individual and as per the universal. It's like your dharma. There's there's a vyakti dharma, which is particular to each individual, and there's a yuga dharma, which is particular to the majority of society at any time, place, or circumstance. So if you look at the Devi Mandir, the Yuga Dharma, the overriding prevailing Dharma is Satya Yuga. We all live in this truth age where Chandi and Puja and the love of Mother is the most prevailing attitude. Even though each of us has our own Vyakti Dharma, and somebody has to play with their computer, and somebody has to pack groceries, and somebody has to do plant new plants, and somebody's going to fry bhujia.
Fry mushroom.
And fry mushrooms. Oh, that's pratibha. Okay. And now, if you go to, say you go to Ayodhya, it is definitely Treta Yuga in Ayodhya. Wherever you go, Ram Nam Satya Hai, Baki Bakwas. Everything else is nonsense. There is a feeling, an overriding, prevailing attitude of Ayodhya that it is Treta Yuga. You should see them today. They're celebrating the victory of the BJP. Ram Raja! If you go to Vrindavan, it's Dwapar Yuga. Say you go to Mathura, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, go to Vrindavan, Vrindavan Dham, Bolo Radhinam. So everybody, the prevailing attitude of Vrindavan, Mathura is Dwapar Yuga. But every individual is not in Dwapar Yuga. Some are in Kali Yuga, some are in Satya Yuga, some are really... a few people are in Dwapar Yuga.
Devi Mandir is Satya.
Devi Mandir is Satya Yuga. That is Satya Nishandeha. Go to Shangshaya. If you go downtown San Francisco, it is Kali Yuga. It is, everybody's fine. That's my parking place. Get out of my way. Get off the road, dude. Everybody is fighting for their own preservation. That's the Yuga Dharma. So you have a Vyakti Dharma, an individual Dharma that you carry around with you. And then there's a Samasti Dharma, a Yuga Dharma, that everybody in the society around you is the prevailing attitude. The predominant attitude is that quality. Well, this is the same with the three gunas as they transform. There's an individual assumption of the quality and an individual expression of the qualities, and then there's the society at large. Yes, please.
We have a question from Laura in Vermont.
Namaste, Laura in Vermont.
Pranam. What is the reason for Mahaganesh's appearance in this mantra in the form of the Bij mantra Glom?
He is there to open up the wisdom and give us all the illumination. He's included He's included in the very beginning, Sriman Mahaganadipataye Namaha. You can't do a puja without him. So he's here in this mantra saying, I am going to open up the doors to wisdom for you so that you can cut the ego and dissolve the bondage to physical attachment. That's why he's here. He is present all through the Chandi. Excuse me?
I think it's funny.
It is funny. He's a funny guy.
We have a sort of similar question between Ananda Shakti, Sharanya, and Vivekananda.
Okay, let's attribute it all to the three. The Holy Trinity.
Is there a tradition or a violation to repeat the Siddha Kunjika Stotram by itself, say 108 times, like the 32 names of Durga? Will this give mantra Siddhi, or is this only to be repeated as part of the Chandi sadhana?
No, you may definitely repeat it on its own individually. 108 times is very nice, but it must be included with every recitation of the Chandi Path. The Chandi Path, without the Siddha Kunjika Stotram, is like a little naked. It's not complete. But you can recite the Siddha Kunjika Stotram 108 times. You can recite a little more too if you like. You can just keep saying it over and over again. And I don't know if there is a tradition to get some siddhis from chanting it, but the real siddhi comes in understanding the entire Chandi with this as the key. This is giving us the key. What is the goal? What is the path? What is the procedure? What is the method? How do the beach mantras work? Where do they start? Where do they end? Where do they go? How do they move from Vishuddha chakra to the Muladhara and back up to the Adya chakra, and they come out to Sahasrara, and we begin to levitate and look down on the world and see that all of manifested existence is another extension of my body. It's all me. There is nowhere I am not. That's the key to the perfection of these mantras.
Shiva.
There's nowhere I am not. I am in every letter, I am in every form, I'm in every vibration, I'm in all the consciousness that perceives all the changes of all the energy, all the manifestations of energy in this creation. It's all me. I just have to rise up, rise to the occasion, and look down on my creation from above. You know, when you climb the mountain, you can see what's over the lower mountains in front of you. In fact, you can see a lot farther the higher you go. You can see all those little mountains there. I thought they were so big when I was sitting on the ground, but as I rise up, they become little molehills. And that's what happens to all of our ego and all of our attachments and all of our problems. We couldn't see the forest because we were looking at the tree, and suddenly we're up above looking down at all the trees. And then I have no problems, I only have solutions. Because I am Shiva. I am Shiva. That is the key to perfection. This is the song which grants the understanding of how do you use the key to perfection. Yes, please.
We have a question from Sadatmananda in Washington.
Namaste, Sadatmananda.
Namaste. Without the key, a recitation will produce an effect similar to that of crying in the forest. Is a recitation of the Chandi really useless if we do not chant the Siddha Kunjika Stotram? Or can we just not fully realize the mantra and travel up to the Agya chakra?
Sadatmananda, if you are studying the Chandi, verse by verse, chapter by chapter, if you're practicing, if you're trying to learn, then you do as much as you can do when you can do it. But if you're going for the whole enchilada and I'm going to sing the Chandi in order to change my life, and this is my sadhana, this is my tapasya, this is my sankalpa, this is my commitment, this is my process, then do it all as it's written. And that's what they're saying. If you're studying, you can read one letter, you can read one word, you can read one verse, you can read one chapter. But if you're doing sadhana, and this is your spiritual discipline, and this is your path, it's not like the Bhagavad Gita, read one verse and talk about this until the cows come home. They're saying if you want to do puja, you want to be a pujari, and you want to be the purokit, you want to be one with mother, and this is your path, and this is your process, and this is your procedure, then do the whole procedure. Do the puja, then do the Chandi Path, then read the Siddha Kunjika Stotram, then do the puja again, then sing a song, then do some arati, then sit down and talk about what it means in your life and how to apply it, what you get from that application. Chatavidi. Chatavidi. As it is written. So yes, you can sing one chapter. We've been reading one chapter a night since, 30 days have passed. And we didn't read the Siddha Kunjika Stotram every night. But we read one chapter, we started at the beginning, and we're working our way methodically. Our goal is different. We want to understand what this means to me. How do I apply this in my life? I'm not saying I'm going to become a Siddha Purush tonight because I read the English translation of the Chandi. I'm saying I sure understand a lot more about what we're trying to do when we sit down together as a family and recite the entire thing. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Why do we start in the Vishuddha?
Because the hum is in the Vishuddha chakra, and that's the ether. That's all vibrations are located here. So when you put on the vowels, a, I, ing, ring, ring, ling, ring, ing, ang, ow, a. That's where you start, with the first vowel in the first petal in the Vishuddha chakra. That's where A is located. Okay? And we're going to go all the way down through the chakras until we come to Kshang, which is the last consonant in the alphabet. That means complete. Over. Done with. You just recited the code word, the key name, the Bij mantra of every object and every name and every form and every vibration that has come into existence, will come into existence, is in existence, past, present, and future. All the possibilities of the entire creation exist in the Sanskrit alphabet. And you wear it with you every day, whether you remember or not. So remember, who wears all the vibrations of the universe in every chakra, every day? Shiv. Tat Tvam Asi. That's you! Yes, please.
We have a question from Srini in Bangalore.
Namaste, Srini Baba. I'm holding your wife hostage till you return.
Is the objective of continual recitation of the Siddha Kunjika Stotram discovering the key to perfection?
I would rather suggest that it's not only the objective, but it is the process. It really tells us it's not really about the Chandi. It's about understanding the goal and the process and the path and the procedure. I'm going to start in all my chakras. I'm going to take all the vibrations all through me. I'm wearing all the alphabets of Sanskrit. I've got all the creation with me. It's all established within me. I am the walking, talking, living, breathing representative of all the vibrations that have come into existence, are in existence, will come into existence, and beyond. 3/4 of this Purusha is unmanifest. So I just talked to you about the 1/4 part that is manifest. And that's the vibration that I'm carrying around with me. That's the understanding that we're going to get from the Siddha Kunjika Stotram. This isn't a commentary, an expansion, an illumination by a bhasha on the entire Chandi volume. What are you doing in the Chandi? I'm calling on Mother to take away all of the asuras of my duality, all the negativities, all the vibrations which keep me bound to this ego and attachment. I'm doing that all throughout the Chandi. I get to the end, I say, okay, Mom, now what? She said, you are the express representative of every vibration that has come in history, that is existing in the present, that will come in the future. Past, present, and future, you embody all existence, and that's only 1/4 of you. 3/4 of you is unmanifest. Now, go into your chakras, ing, ing, Go right down from long, ram, yang, Bring that energy up, rise up, illuminate, Kechari tata. You fly up on high and look down on the rest of your manifested existence. You are Shiva. This is the song that gives the key to perfection. That's what it does. It shows us, I am the witness. I am the Chaitanya that is illuminating and making prakash, the witness of all that is knowable in the Vichay, in the Samvit. All my consciousness is filled with all that is knowable as the continual movement of angering claim in the paradigm of my reality. What is my reality? What is my paradigm? Is it this limited little Swami's sansar? Or is it Shiva's sansar? How high did I fly? As high as I fly is the measurement of my paradigm of reality. If I'm looking from the top of the highest mountain, I got a big reality. How great my greatness has become. How vast my mahima has become. Her feet covered the earth, the top of her crown touched the highest reaches of the atmosphere. How great has her greatness become. Yes, please.
We have a question from Swarupananda.
Namaste, Swarup.
Pranam. Are siddhis, like the ones named in this text, good, tangible goals for us to strive for? Are there any dangers in striving for them?
Yep. Yes, there are many dangers in striving for siddhis. Who has attained to perfection? I have. Look at me. I am the possessor of siddhis. That's the danger. You pursue her. With all due humility, become the tool of the craftsman. Become the car of the driver. If she chooses to use you with siddhis, then you'll be used with siddhis. If she chooses to use you without siddhis, then you'll be without siddhis. But don't try to get them. If I try to get myself empowered with the attainments of perfection, then only self-conceit and the great ego win. I can't own the siddhi. It's her siddhi. Oh, self-conceit, you are the owner of everything that's beautiful in this world. Why don't you ask the Divine Mother to come down from the altar and be with you? Swarup, I can't ask for siddhi. I can't pursue siddhi. As soon as I do, I'm there. And my goal is not to be there. My goal is to disappear and become the tool in the hands of the master craftsperson. I am the car in the hands of the driver, Shrima. And if I am there and I get siddhis and look at what I just did and I achieved my objective, I lost. No. I lost. That's not going to bring me. Please don't try to get siddhis. Try to surrender. Maintain the attitude of a child and you will be blessed. She'll say, you're no longer Kuputra. She'll say, you're part of me. Just come and sit on Mama's lap and she'll feed you at every meal. Om Sam Saraswati Namaha.
Wonderful.
Namaste.